Good morning and welcome back. My name's AD. As always, this is my garage, which is always a mess, and my driveway, as always, is behind the garage door, and behind there we've got the Clio IV RS. And today I'm planning on fitting a whole host of upgrades. Excuse me, cold out here. So yeah, today on the agenda, and it might run into tomorrow and the next day because I'll probably find issues, we're going to be fitting first and foremost this lovely hybrid turbo. It's a pretty large unit. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's going to work well with the Clio, the gearbox it's got, but we'll slap it on and eventually we'll get it mapped and we'll see how it performs. What else have we got? We have got a ktec Racing 3-inch decat downpipe. We've also got a 3-inch decat mid pipe, so that's going to take both catalytic converters out, which is going to aid flow. Obviously when it comes to MOT time, I'll have to get a cap put in. I'll probably get one put in here, and I may even put one in anyway if it doesn't restrict flow. Just get a decent size one put in there. What else have we got? Airtec, what do they call this? Cold side boost pipework. Excuse me, had some toast earlier and it's starting to repeat on me. So yeah, Airtec cold side boost hoses. So these replace the factory plastic Renault/Nissan items, which split, so we'll be fitting those at some point. I've got some extra pipework that I'm gonna knock up a decent intake on there. I've currently got an ITG fitted. I'm not sure whether I'll keep the ITG housing on there or we'll just go for a massive open filter. We'll decide that in the future. We've also got in here, courtesy of Forge Motorsport, a front mount intercooler kit. I'll probably fit that at the same time this weekend, but I'll do it as a separate video so that you can see the install on that as a separate item. But yeah, looking good. Hopefully with a map after this we should be able to see 270 brake horsepower plus, which would be nice. I'm going to do my best to video it all for you, just so you can see what's going on, get an idea of how to do the job yourself if you want to do it. Same with the intercooler, I'll do that as a separate video actually for definite, so I'll go through the fitting instructions and the installation of that as well. But yeah, hopefully by the end of this video everything's going to be on, fitted and working. Just trying to think if there's anything else really. I bought myself a new tool. Where's that gone? So we've got a deep lambda probe socket. I'll add that to the arsenal of tooling. Normally I've not used one, I've just used a 22mm spanner, but on this car, on the top of the downpipe there's a deep located one there, and I've never needed to have the tool, so I've preemptively bought that so I can get that out of the way, which will then allow me to remove the heat shields, then hopefully the downpipe and turbo all in one. No, actually think about it, I'll take the downpipe off the turbo, take the turbo out of the way. Just thinking, I haven't done this job before, so just thinking out loud of how I'm going to go about it. It might change as I'm doing it. But yeah, I think first job is going to be whip the turbo off and disconnect some of the exhaust. We'll try and take that out as one job essentially. I'm hoping with the turbo out of the way I'll be able to remove the cat upwards through the engine bay, or at least wriggle it out that way, versus going down. I think the book shows that you need to remove the drive shaft to get the decat, or the catalytic converter downpipe out, and I really don't want to do that. It's just extra effort. But if I'm taking the turbo off anyway to replace it with the hybrid, yeah, hopefully I can get it out the top. I'll remove all the scuttle tray and everything. But yeah, enough talking, I'll get on with the job, see how it goes. I'll update it at the end, I guess. Not even sure I'm going to edit all this together yet, but yeah, I'll crack on, and you should see after this intro bit me faffing about with the car for maybe a day or two. but it'll be really condensed. It won't be a day or two's watching, obviously. But yeah, we'll get it on, and then at the end of it, we'll be able to start it all up, make sure there's no leaks, and hopefully you'll hear a very different sound coming from the car, because this big old pipe work is gonna change the tone of it completely. Hopefully not too obnoxious. I've still got the stock back box on there, so it should still keep it quite tame. But yeah, we'll see, shall we? Right, time to crack on. Catch you in a bit. cleans off all the newness. We'll let it go to temp, check the leaks. If everything's okay, I'll pop the under tray on, and then we'll take her down off the axle stands. Hello and welcome back. You joined me in the car. We're on a test drive. Yeah, just going to do some miles in it, make sure that nothing leaks, there are no major issues. It makes some nice noises, not too obnoxious inside. I'm not sure how loud it is outside, but we are still on the stock back box. I've got the window open so you can try and hear it, but let's pop that up. In the car, we're just cruising in auto mode at the moment. Yeah, so I can't boot it or anything yet until we're mapped up. I've sent an email off to Chris at EFI Parts. That's all light throttle. Right, so I can hear the turbo spooling up quite nicely. I'm not sure whether that's from the front or the rear. Yeah, but it sounds quite good so far. Can't wait to actually be able to kick its head in. So yeah, I'm going to drive it around for a few weeks whilst we wait for a booking slot at EFI Parts. Over that time, I'll finish up the intake, and I'm going to make sure there are no leaks, no issues, no smoke. Yeah, currently just cruising around the car, feels no different really. Yeah, put it into RS mode so we get some pops and bangs and stuff. Touching the throttle. Yeah, try and get some heat into it, make sure everything's okay. Sounds quite cool. Yeah, not sure what else to say. The install was pretty good, everything went in really well. So yeah, we've got the turbo on there, we've got the 3-inch decat downpipe and front pipe. We've got airtec, cold side boost pipe work. We've got a forged front mount intercooler. We've got the ITG air filter on the end of a 3-inch pipe, which tapers down to the turbo. We port match the turbo to that. So yeah, all it's really waiting on is a map, I guess. And we'll see the next limitations and see what else crops up as needs doing. Hopefully we'll be able to get as much as we can out of the turbo. On the turbo I have fitted the stock actuator. The Mamba actuators aren't great and they're known for struggling at the top end of the revs holding high boost. The stock ones should be better than that. Might have a look around, see if I can get another one on there, maybe a Turbo Smart or a Forge item. I'm not sure at the moment. I know on the old Megs and my old Meg engine Twingo, the one to go for was actually a standard actuator off the 250 RS. So that's what I put on there. So yeah, it's still got the standard actuator on. I might even just get a brand new standard item and go from there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull over, check under the bonnet, make sure everything's okay, and then I'm going to try and attach the camera to the outside so you can hear the exhaust, though I can't boot it. But you can definitely hear the turbo spooling in it.